How you doing, everyone? Turkey Buzzard here. Hope you're having a good day. Well, I'm here at Revere Beach Station because I wanted to bring you here first to remind everyone what this area looks like. I did this because I really like these walkways and the buildings along here, and they inspired me for a build which is actually close by, and that's at Nordhagen. So let's take a look at what I came up with. As you can see, I built the long walkway here and put some buildings along here. And it's not as large as Revere Beach Station, but I did get some stuff in here. Before I show that to you, though, I want to show you the rest of the settlement, what I did with it. Now, the Nordhagen's garden, I left that here, but I did straighten it up, made it neater, and I put a more solid fence around it. Now, their house, you can't scrap that wall or the roof. So I decided rather than argue with it, I would just continue working with the pure shack materials. And I expanded their house for them. And I gave them some appliances. Obviously, they're not going to be real fancy appliances in this area, but at least now they have a sink, a stove, a refrigerator, some stuff to work with. I gave them better beds. Now that couch is actually 2 couches. I put down a workaholic bed, and then I glitched a couch into it that's the same, so that settlers will come in and sit on the couch, but then at night someone will actually sleep on the couch. So that way they can use it for sitting and sleeping. So that didn't come out too bad. And over here I put like an overhang out here for them to protect them from the sun or the rain or whatever. Now here I set up a workshop area so that they have access to their chemistry station, their weapons and armor workbenches. And I also have a generator in here which gives power to part of this settlement. There's dog meat. He goes with me wherever I go. And over here we've got a bathroom. Oops, we've got a chicken in the bathroom here. But the bathroom isn't that great, you know. But it serves its purpose, and I guess it's better than going out in the bushes, especially since it's hard to find any bushes in this area. Must be dog meat enjoys the place. Now over here, we have a fish market. I figured, you know, being here on the beach, they'll have access to a lot of fish and things like that. So I set up some fish racks, got some oysters, things like that. She's gutting fish. And we got a Mirelurk vat. Now that's either from the Port Royal mod or the G2M mod. I forget which one. But it actually has a Mirelurk inside, which is pretty neat. So she's got fish for sale and whatever. And she gets actually her fish from 2 different sources. Now you see this lady feeding fish. I have busy settler rugs, which allowed me to tell her, you know, to assign her to feeding fish. But the G2M mod lets you build fish farms. That's what this square piece is. It's a fish farm. And you can actually see the fish swimming around down in there. And they don't actually count for food. But I figured they'd be a good way to explain where this lady gets all of her fish from that she's selling. And this lady here is watching the fish. Now this boat here, I tried everything I could to get a settler to sit in this boat. the busy settler rugs allowed me to put a rug in there on that bench. But I can't get anybody to get in the boat. Now I thought maybe it was because it didn't have a regular floor. So I glitched a regular floor in there, and I still can't get anybody to sit in that boat. And I really wanted to because I thought it was neat. You know, I glitched that motor on the back of the boat. And I figured, you know, a nice fishing boat with an outboard motor, it would look cool to have a settler sitting in there, you know, like he's a fisherman. But I guess it wasn't meant to be, so. Now these rock walls, they help defend the place a little bit. They don't count towards defense, but they do help protect the place somewhat. This place has been getting attacked by dolphins lately. And the dolphins are actually part of a mod. And the mod is aquatic bestiary. And this is actually my second try at this video because the first time I called it aquatic bestiality. And when I played back the video and heard that, I thought, oh my God, what are people going to think? You know, aquatic bestiality. It's going to put some awful images in mind. So I had to redo the video so that I could get it right. It's aquatic bestiary. Anyway, moving onward, this fishing boat is from Better Stores, and it gives the settlement 20 food. And it comes with just the boat and that one boat cabin. But I wanted to give the guy a place to sleep, so using Port Royal, I put another boat cabin on top, and I put a bed in there. But I needed a way for him to get up there, and at first I tried using like the wooden ladders, but it looked horrible. So I finally used the G2M mod and used the spiral staircase. And I actually think it looks pretty nice. And surprisingly enough, this guy uses the staircase, and he comes up here and he sleeps at night. So it's pretty neat. He's got a place to have coffee and whatever. He's got himself a Minuteman flag flying there. And here I gave him all kinds of instruments so that he could pilot his boat and whatever. Put some clutter down here, gave him some baskets of fish. And so I really like how that came out. I really enjoyed putting that together. Now this area over here, I left open for a beach. Got a couple people sunning on the beach. And I normally have a guy here waiting, but if you look closely, you can see he's way out there swimming. I don't know why he's way out there. Maybe he decided to go for a swim or something. I don't know. But anyways, you know, I've got some people here sunning on the beach. These lounge chairs, they actually use these in their off hours. I've seen them sitting here lounging. I tried to also get someone to sit up here in that lifeguard chair. I put in stairs, I put in ladders, I tried everything, and I just can't get anybody to go up there and sit, so I finally gave up that idea too. Now this building here, again, either Port Royal or G2M, I don't remember which, but I put this building here because it protects their water source. I really like the windows that they have in this. I thought those were pretty neat. And I figured, you know, their water source, they'd want to have it protected, whether it's from protection from the weather or protection from raiders. So I built this building, and I think it come out pretty nice. I like the way it looks. So that's all that down here. Let's go up and see what's up here on the walkway. We've got the Hotel Rexford. And of course you got the bartender there, somebody standing there drinking. And I always make sure to decorate these places, you know. This is a settlement, so it's going to have more decorations than just a, you know, a shack out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the place might not be high class, but up here I've got bedrooms. This is where I have all my settlers sleep. You got another bathroom up here. But I don't think that come out too bad. I like the way the hotel came out. Now farther down the walkway we've got a pharmacy and clinic. And of course they got tons of meds. They got the pharmacist and another lady working there. And just like any pharmacy you go to on the street, they're going to sell other things besides just the medicines. You know, they've got other odd and end items that they sell. And as I said, you know, being a larger settlement, they're going to have more decorations here than they would out in the middle of nowhere. Now down here is Rook Military Surplus. And I really like this storefront that I put in here because the windows actually work well for window displays. Now you can see a minigun in the window there. And of course these guys sell all types of military stuff. You know, the weapons, the ammo, the armor, all that stuff. And this guy's pretty gung-ho, you know, he's got his face paint on and everything. But they got all kinds of weapons up there on the walls. Everything from pipe guns to higher quality stuff. But I don't think that came out too bad. And then last but not least, we've got a laundromat. Now I've been wandering around the Commonwealth and I've come across laundromats. And so I figured I'd build one. And of course they got tons of washers and dryers. Places for people to do their laundry. Looks like someone's been here ironing, washing and ironing. But I really like the way that come out. And I like the whole idea of this walkway, so I'm really happy with it. And I really like the way the whole settlement come out actually. And I really enjoyed building it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Appreciate it when you do. Also subscribe for more videos. New video every Wednesday. But I really want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week.